Welcome to the Direwolf Den. Members of the Soul Pack, your alpha is waiting.
What's up, pack members? It's your leader, Spirit the Alpha here, and welcome to the start of a new Let's Play series. Yes, it has been far too long, but we are finally coming back with a Let's Play series now that I have an effective way to make them. So, this here is a game that I've actually been wanting to play on YouTube for a very long time now. We're going to be playing Lies of P. So, uh, pretty much, this Let's Play is going to be a little bit different than how my previous Souls games Let's Plays had been in the past, like Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls Remastered, and then Sekiro, even if that was just the bosses. Pretty much, and I know in most of those games, pretty much all those games, I've used like New Game Plus for my Let's Play. Well, for this one though, we're actually going to start fresh with a new save, because if I did a New Game Plus on my current save, then it just wouldn't be a lot of fun to see, since I've maxed out everything. I can't level up anymore. I've gotten all the weapons, so yeah, got all the upgrades as well. So yeah, we're just going to start fresh, and yeah, and also, if the videos do go a little over 20 minutes, then that's fine. I think I'm just going to try to cover one area at a time if possible. Maybe fight a boss or two. Whatever the case, though, let's go and get started. And for this, if we are just going to go Legendary Stalker, since, that would be the basic difficulty, I'm not going to give myself too much of a cakewalk. Or at all, I should say. Okay, let's get started.
Can you hear me? Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Alright. Yep. Here we are. We have our character, and you can ignore that. That's DLC. Um,
Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
so yeah, it starts off pretty slow, but it'll get better.
I see they got Jiminy too. But we have to hurry. My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Krat, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
And yeah, I know how to play this game. So we can actually let's go and turn on the monad's lamp so we can get a source of light. Right?
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
Alright, so after that, we're gonna walk up here.
But the streets are not safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there. It'll be helpful on your way to the hotel.
Okay, so you see we have three E-class types you can choose from. We can choose from balance, dexterity, and strength. I think I will go for balance build for this one. I just wanted to take a look at everything real quick. Sorry, excuse me. Um, sorry, I just woke up. I guess I'm not fully used to the air yet. Let's see. Again, I'm just checking everything. Yeah, we will just go for balance.
Destination Hotel Krat. Recommend escaping from this location.
I guess it's also worth noting, yeah, like I was saying, it's also worth noting I actually do have a secondary weapon already, which is this Azure Crescent Dragon Glaive. I'm not going to use that right now just because I feel like it's just unnecessary and it can't be leveled up till a little bit later. So for now, we're just going to stick with this weapon that we have. Anyway, now we can properly move. So yeah, come over here. And we have a puppet here. These puppets are pretty much your basic hollows if we think about Dark Souls here. And you saw a little flash there. That was, well, that's a little perfect guard indication. And you see I did a backstab. And I briefly will tell you where backstabs are available. So yeah. Come over here, grab this. We got our pulse cell, which is our healing. This is our Estus flask for the game. As a matter of fact, there's actually something I want to actually change real quick. So yeah, we're gonna put this up here. Oh no, actually that's the wrong one. Yeah, we'll put that up here. I think lantern's fine here. Yeah, you can go here, and yeah, and we'll put the lamp on first. There we go. All right. Yeah, it should do it. So that's just my preference. But anyway, I'm gonna come over here. Let's grab this item. And I guess I can try to show this off. A little perfect break. Okay, so see, that was a guard, but you can, gain back your health, almost like the rally mechanic from Bloodborne. That didn't work. Or almost. Nope. There we go. See, that was a perfect guard. Okay, you know what? Forget this guy. Let's kill him. I just wanted to show it off. We'll probably give the perfect guard a lot more enemies as time passes. For now, though, it's not really something that we should worry too much about right now. And yeah, that pretty much explains the guard, like I just did. Like I said, I played this game many times before, so it's not like I'm going in blind. And here we have a gun enemy. They're really not that hard to deal with, unless they're at a distance. Oh, and yeah. For gun enemies, you just gotta get up close and personal and just attack them. Very much like the crossbow enemies of Dark Souls games. And in their backstab. It's always nice. And you know me, I'm always looking around for collectibles just in case. And we can also use our little left arm of steel, if you can see that prompt on the left. That's pretty much our Legion arm mechanic, and there's not much we can do with it right now. But as we progress the game, there are going to be the other things that we can do with this, and it's going to be pretty cool once you get to it. And another thing you'll notice is that above my weapon on the right hand side, there's a little bar above it. That's durability, and durability is a pretty key thing in this game. You want to keep your durability as high as possible, because if your weapon breaks, then you can't repair it. Oh, there's one. But for the rally mechanic of this game, pretty much if you get it hit, your health diminishes. But if you block, unless it's a perfect block, then and you will take a little damage, but you can earn back that damage either by or earn back that health by either you're like perfect guarding or well attacking. So whatever works. And right here we have little shortcuts in this game. Press the button and to open up, and we definitely need that shortcut. And see, we have our first elite enemy over here. Before we fight him, though, let's go ahead and repair our weapon. And this is how we use it. We use this little grinder to do it. The other thing I have on the right, those are Fable Catalysts. I don't need to use them right now, though, so we'll just put that on. It's also worth noting you can dodge in this game, like in classic Souls fashion, but you do. Oh, perfect. We have staggerable chance. So at this point, use a heavy attack, and once you stagger them, you can do a fatal attack, which is like the parry riposte thing in Souls game. And let's see if we can just finish the guy right now. There we go. And you see we got the key, and we got a little frame. And the frame are a part of him that actually. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we got the frames, and this is pretty sure it's like defense parts. I don't find them too useful from my experience, but you know we will be adding the better deal ones as time passes. But yep, but usually when it comes to elite enemies, they don't respawn on once you rest, which we will be doing soon. So yeah, they don't respawn once you kill them, so they're like a single spawn. But usually elite enemies will give you like special items or whatever when you defeat them. So that's kind of one way to tell if an enemy's elite or not, if they give you a special item. Now there are like enemies that look like elite enemies that actually do respawn, but we'll be able to tell the difference between them after we defeat them. Whatever the case though, let's continue. So we went through the station door using the key, and here we have a stargazer. So the stargazers are pretty much this game's answer to the bonfires from Dark Souls games, and like I said, I know the stuff explains it and got some reward points. Anyway,
This is called a stargazer. As we are, gather air with the
and
stargazer.
I think at this point I will just like skip the dialogue for the most part because I can explain everything. Now at this point we can actually level up, and do we have any ergo to add? Oh, yes you do. Let's go and add that, and yeah, we will go ahead and level up here. So let's see. I think for this build we are going to be using um. I think this is going to be kind of like a balanced build, like I said. So let's see. Let's get that up to 10. Um. um Technique as well, sure. And we'll raise up our capacity as well. So yep, let's do that. Well, I guess I should level up vigor too, but we'll take care of that as time passes. So with that being said, let's go ahead and continue. Like I said, I will probably level up motivity, which is this game's answer to strength. Oh, actually, I should probably tell y'all what each thing represents. So you see, much smaller level up the base or list than the Dark Souls game, but pretty much we have vitality, which is your health, vigor, which is stamina, capacity, which is your weight, pretty much, like your equip load. Motivity is strength. Technique is this game's answer to dexterity. And advance is, I mean, it's two things. It powers up your Legion arm, and I think it also, like, powers up, like, weapons with, like special status effect elements. I think that's how it works. Advance is a little iffy, but whatever case though, let's go ahead and move on. And see, we have a new enemy. This is the dog. Uh-oh. But, yep, you know, nothing I can't handle. And I'm also just going to be breezing through these notes because, you know, sometimes they'll give you rewards, sometimes they're just there to read. You can all read them on your own time. I really don't have any interest in reading them. Oh, oh. Tried to ambush me. Great. Got more perfect guard. And I know it's telling me that I can use a belt item, but I really don't care too much for throwable items. They just don't seem very appealing to me. Let's see. And you know me, I like to take down as many enemies as I can. Oh, dog tried to drop on top of me. And I guess I can demonstrate the Fable Arts. So there's two types of Fable Arts, which I guess I'll show them in a minute. I just forgot what this weapon's Fable Arts are. So let's see. Storm Slash and Concentrate. Okay. Okay, so oh yeah, so we got the Storm Slash and Concentrate. So one's a buff and one's actually attack. I mean, yeah, I think I'll demonstrate for here. So, oh, for Storm Slash, that's Storm Slash, and then Concentrate is just like a damage buff. So, yep, we will be using Fable Arts throughout the game. This Fable Art may not seem too good, but as we get more weapons in the game, there will be, you know, better Fable Arts, and some of them are really cool. Whatever the case, though, let's move on. And I think we can push on a little bit and at least fight the tutorial boss in this game. So, yep. Yeah, we went up there. That being said, oh, let's go down this guy. And yeah, I know how to dash. I've been dashing this whole time. Okay. What do we have here? Strangely empty. And I guess here's a little demonstration of what happens if you try to open a shortcut door from the wrong side. Shocks you. It doesn't actually deal damage to you, but I just thought I'd show it off. Right. Oop, fell down. Oh, I see ya. Alright. And it's also worth noting, you notice how the ergo with in the top right corner? That's yeah. That's pretty much our souls in this game. Like you probably saw me use when I leveled up. And the good thing about this is it actually will let you know when you have enough souls to level up. You see, it turned blue. Ooh, well, whenever it turns blue, that means you have enough to get it a level. So, yep, very nice. And very handy too, so now you don't have to keep checking to see how many souls or ergo in this game you need. Sorry, I just like to check the area before I proceed. This game actually is pretty linear, because, you know, it's pretty easy to tell which is the right path, which is the wrong path. You know, there's really no getting lost in this game. And I think the phone's talking to me. I guess let's go and sharpen our weapon while we're here. Okay, yeah, that phone's not working. Alright. Oh, yes, and this is introducing Fury Attack. And pretty much Fury Attacks are like whenever an enemy turns red, that means they're going to do an attack that act that like you cannot guard. You have to perfect guard it. You can dodge fear attacks. Okay, I just need to dodge for this guy. Dodge aside. Oh, didn't have to stagger him. He just died. His fury attack's a little hard to read, but you know, I will be trying to guard more or perfect guard more fury attacks throughout this game. You know, some are a little bit harder to like read than others, but it's okay.
Destination Hotel Krat.
Yep, there's Hotel Krat.
Optimal location for observing the destination.
Alright, so we're gonna proceed on now. Like I said, I know we're over 20 minutes, or at 20 minutes now, but we are gonna push on and fight the boss in this, just because I feel like it's necessary. Got a quick little foot damage there, but that's okay. Uh-huh. And we can actually do a plunging attack here, if you will. Let's get rid of the dog first, because the dog is always going to be the most problematic. There we go. Alright, so yeah, these puppets, you know, they're really not that hard to deal with, if I'm being honest. You know, like I said before, they're pretty much this game's answer to Hollows. Anyhow, let's go ahead and move on, shall we? Alright, we need urgent repair tool. Wonderful. Alright. Where was I going? Ah, right, here. Right. Great, we got another Fable Catalyst, although it's going to storage right now by the looks of it. Oh yeah, we got 3 right now. I think we can only do 3 Fable Catalysts at a time, I think. Okay, great. Now we can open up that little shortcut.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in. So please, be careful.
And this right here is a little way you can practice, like perfect guard or perfect block, if you want to. So, yeah, just a little bit of that. Yep, and let's see if I can level up at all. Let's see, add ergo. Great. Good, good. Okay, let's get some stamina up. Yeah, let's actually go ahead and okay, I think stamina will be fine right now. So yeah, let's raise up my capacity a little bit. There we go. Oh, yep. And so we will come back for this merchant, but right now there's not. Well, actually, you know what? There might be some stuff we can sell. Let's see.
Hello there. I didn't think you ought to buy some out here alone.
Okay, but yeah, see, he actually sells the other 2 weapons, or he sells all 3 weapons. If you know, if you want to change your mind from this, you can just buy these 2 right now, which we will do. In fact, let's go like farm up some puppets real quick so we can get enough of ergo. I mean, I know it's not necessary, but I'm a bit of a completionist, and I like to collect as much stuff as possible, so yeah. I'm sorry if I'm boring y'all. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean we're getting closer. Oh, see, this guy right here, he was not like an enemy, or like not elite enemy. Oh crap! Oh crud! All right, great. Hey. Any more enemies? Okay. Okay, and there's that phone talking to me again, so... yeah. Oh wait, we're over 700, ergo. Okay, yeah, we can go and get those 2 weapons now, in case we ever want to use them. It's actually good to have, like, you know, a bunch of weapons, or a bunch of different weapons in your at your disposal, since you'll find out why a little later in the game. Yep. Before we talk to the merchant again, we're actually going to come over here and grab a little something. And, you know, just a little like, paper. It just gives you a little bit of lore about the boss or whatever.
Out here alone?
So, yeah, let's buy this. And let's buy this. Okay, great. With that being said, Ed, let's go ahead and rest here. And yeah, we'll go ahead and take on the boss before we wrap up. So come over here. Yep. Here we have the first boss of Liza P, the Parade Master. Tried to perfect guard that, but it didn't work. Great. Great, we got a fatal attack off. Do as much damage as we can. I'm gonna rip off his head. Just gonna heal. I don't necessarily need it right now. He's not dead though. Okay, and boom. Parade Master is down. Great. You see, we got Parade Leaders, Ergo, and Quartz. There's not much we can do with Quartz at the moment, but but that'll come into play later. Let's go ahead and prepare our weapon. Alright, great. So we took down the Parade Master pretty easily. So, I think at this point this is a good stopping point. So, until next time, this is Spirit the Alpha, signing out. I'll see you guys back in the pack.